Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the month of January 2019. This month I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. Also, if you're watching this before Christmas Day, I am doing a giveaway. All the information for the giveaway is at the link in the description below. But let's see what is going on for you, Aries. You start off with the Seven of Hearts, so hoping for something. I feel like some of you have 3 sevens so far, and so I would say I feel like some of you are hoping to move past fears or move past things that have just been holding you back as well. Seven of Hearts is hoping for more security and stability in your life, so I feel like it's a card called the Tree, so it just represents kind of like the family tree, wanting things to be stable, secure, supported, protected, all of those things as well. So I feel like some of you are just hoping for security at this time. And Seven of Spades is a card of messages, so what I would say here is there's definitely love coming up here. I feel like a lot of you could be getting messages about love, or you could be doing like online dating and things like that as well. Other than that, 3-7 says let go of your fears. Sevens represent internal fears that do not exist. And again, you have 3, so I would say let those things go at this time. Next you have the King of Diamonds. Very good card for money, and look at this, 9 of Hearts. And King of Diamonds is the card of the soulmate, so some of you could have a soulmate coming in at this time. You also have the 9 of Hearts, which is a wish and victory, so I feel like there's like a lot of wishes and victories going on for you this month as well. 9 of Hearts could be a victory of money and definitely a victory in love. The thing I would say about it is it could say that there is distance between you and somebody else. It can say that maybe there is a victory in love, maybe you're getting into a relationship, but maybe this person lives at a distance. They might live far away, or it might be, difficult to get to them in some way. So that's what I would say there. Or it could say that you are experiencing distance in your relationship that you have right now. And it's a very good card because it does say that, that will be overcome, that there will be solutions to that distance if your partner is being distant or if they're not communicating in the right way. This could also represent a wish with money. So I definitely feel like it's a good money month for most people. I've done a few signs already for the month, so I feel like there could be increases in finances, better finances coming in, new opportunities to make more money. Pretty much everything comes up with this card. The King of Diamonds is also the card of financial responsibility. So it does say that you are probably getting more financially responsible at this time, or you are just coming up, or maybe it's not. The King of Diamonds is interesting because it could be one of those things where maybe just nothing is changing, but you also somehow are ending up with more money. Maybe you don't really know how. So I feel like less money is going out with these 2 cards here. Next, you have the King of Hearts, so love for sure, and Jack of Clubs, that's you. I feel like some of you could be meeting somebody who's older than you, and that could be for love. This could also be somebody returning to your life. I wouldn't really say it's an ex. I would say it's more of, like, it could have been like a friend, or it could have been somebody that you met one time and they kind of disappeared, but now they're coming back. So I would say it's probably not an ex, but maybe it's just somebody from your past coming back. Or it could even be somebody that is moving to you, or again, maybe you're moving somewhere else, and that's where you could find love, is what the King of Hearts says. I would also say these 2 cards are very good for moving. King of Hearts is the card of the home. And so it says that you could be moving to a new home or somewhere new. And the Jack of Clubs says that this will put you in a very future focused position. So literally changing locations could have you changing your outlook on your life, or it could have you changing your thoughts about, the direction of your life and things like that. And I feel like it will lead to a lot of success. The King of Hearts is of course also the card of emotions, and I feel like you will be very emotionally stable this month, which is nice. So I like to see that. Next you have the 4 of Clubs and the Jack of Spades. I feel like some of you could be, let's see here, you could be having confusion about the past, I would say. I feel like there could be confusion about a past breakup for some of you, and it's like, I feel like this is you wanting clarity. If I'm being honest, I don't think you're going to get it, and, again, that's come up for a lot of people. I do feel like there's a general lack of clarity in the astrology in the first place, so, I feel like if you're hoping for, closure in a relationship, it's probably not going to happen, and so just moving on is, I know that's easier said than done, but I feel like that's going to be the best solution for a lot of people. Is just to move on to thinking about something else. I feel like for the rest of you, this could be confusion about what you want to do with your life. You could be having new ideas. I feel like some of you, it could even be where it's like, even just looking at the other cards here, it's one of those things where maybe it's like you get a job and then you're quickly offered another job, all of a sudden, after you just accepted a new one, and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? So I feel like there could be some general confusion there going on where you don't know what to pick. It's like you don't know what direction to go in. And what I would say is that there is clarity here. So we'll talk about that in a second, but there's definitely an answer here. So that's what I'll say about that part. What else do I feel here? I do feel like this could be somebody from your past as well, who just keeps popping up. So again, if you went through a breakup, it could be like one of those things where it's like every time, just as you get over it, they like text you or they call you or something. So I feel like there's a need to, just cut that person out of your life. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Again, your solution here in the Queen of Spades. I feel like if in work, I feel like you're going to take the risk. Again, if you get one job and then like all of a sudden you get another offer, I do feel like you're going to jump. I feel like you're going to take the risk and you're going to leave that brand spanking new job that you got for another brand spanking new job, and you're just going to move forward with it. And I do feel like it will be a good idea. I also see this as some of you could be getting a job or starting a business where you don't know the details. To me, Queen of Spades is a card of jumping into darkness. It's a card of like kind of fake it till you make it type of energy here. And I see you kind of, jumping into something where you don't really know what you're doing, but you're learning as you go along. Ten of Diamonds is the best card you could possibly ask for to come up with the Queen of Spades, especially if it's a work-related situation, because this card is the card of learning. It's a card called the Book, so it says you will be learning as you go, and you will be successful. Ten of Diamonds, money. So a lot of money coming in for you because of this. I also feel like if you're having a hard time getting a job, Queen of Spades always comes up and she says that she wants you to try to get something harder. To me, the Queen of Spades comes up when people aren't getting a job, and the Queen of Spades is like the universe saying, no, we don't want you to just get like a regular position. We want you to get a, management position or something like that. It wants you to try harder so that you can get this right here, Ten of Diamonds, rewards, money, something better. I also feel like this could be in love for a small percentage of you. I feel like it's like you taking a risk on somebody, and maybe they're just. Whenever I see like the Jack of Clubs and the Jack of Spades together, I'm always like, oh, it could be somebody who's not your usual type, or it could be somebody who's a little bit different than you. Maybe they come from a different background, maybe they have a different upbringing, different race, whatever. And this is you taking risk on that person. I feel like it'll go really, really well for you because Ten of Diamonds is a very good card of success and stability. And finally, you have the Seven of Clubs and the Ten of Clubs. Look at that. I feel like this is you escaping from prison. I always say Seven of Clubs is my card of wanting to escape from prison, feeling trapped in some way, and having this urge to break free. Ten of Clubs is a card of great progress. It's a card of leaps and bounds of success. So I feel like this is you just like jumping right through the prison walls, just blasting right out of there. So I feel like there could be some sort of information or clarity that comes in this month by the end of the month that kind of removes you from any limiting situations that you've been in. Ten of Clubs is also another card of learning. So it says that, literally knowledge could just be the thing that breaks you out of this prison. Just learning something new. If your business isn't moving forward as well as you would like, this card says, learn a new marketing technique, learn something new. It'll probably break you free. If your relationship isn't moving forward as quickly as you want it to, this card says, break free, get out of it. Or it also says, hey, you could just learn something and to improve the relationship or to improve communication or respect for each other, and boom, problem solved. And same thing for all other areas of your life. This card just says learn something to solve the issues. This could also represent a vacation, and it could also just represent friends also being what helps you out. So again, learning or friends, I would say, but mostly learning because you have so many learning cards here. But looks like an amazing month for you, Aries, so thank you for watching and enjoy your month.